Good evening and welcome to our further trading app. We're still on Google Sheets and we will be looking at logical functions such as the if, and, or, look, each look, index, match, concatenate, left, right, learn, trip. How to use these functions on our Google Sheet. Now, some of you are used to it on your Excel, Microsoft Excel. However, this function are also usable on Google Sheets, okay? So you can use it for payment tracker, you can use it for monitoring and evaluation, you can use it for research purposes and accounting procedures. All right, so let's kickstart what we want to do today. All right, so we can open our browser now. All right, we have this. Um, if you are opening your browser, may not bring you to our sheet. I guess you understand how to do that. You click on this, you must have logged into your email already. Then this where you can see my arrow, you click on it. That's where you find the Google app, and then you look for Google Sheets. And then once you click on it, it takes you to your domain where you can select either blank or previous sheet that you have been working on previously. All right, so let's dive in. This is an empty sheet, and we want to quickly run a payment tracker. All right, so there was one we did previously here. See if we can copy this. This is a list of items. Let's, let's see. Let's see. Okay, total. Okay, okay. See, there's a problem. All right, so we have item, and then we have the quantity, right? We have the price per unit. Okay, and then we have the total cost, right? Total cost. So we have this. So we want to run. We're going to add a separate column now, and the column is that is where you indicate when to show when you have to show the available products, the quantity. So when you are running out of stock, you can quickly notify the managers, or once you look at the spreadsheet, can get to know, okay, I'm running out of stock, we need to get more of this. So let's uh, let's do this. Quantity sold. This is available quantity. Okay, this is quantity sold. Okay, let's do this. Let's just uh, let's do this. You can just put something in. Now this is it. This is should it let's this should be available. Why this should be quantity purchased. Yes, this will be okay. Purchased. Okay. Then we can now put in here available stock. Okay. Now we can use our if function equal to if. That is the first thing we'll be using here. Now for if function, it checks true or false. A binary, true or false. Then we open and then we select, right? And then we're saying if the stock is less than 5 in the shop. Okay, if it's less than 5, give us out of stock. Out of stock. Then if it is above 5 or 5 and above, okay, in stock. In stock. Okay, we check. Let's see where the error is. Okay, so I want to change this format to, instead of one quote, I'm using double quotes now. Okay, this is working now. So to get, let's assume um, quantity purchase, quantity sold is 20. Okay, okay, let's I will still work on the formula then. Oh, this is above, can I say above that? 49, 60, 5. Okay, I want to insert another column here. Insert column to the right, and not to the right, to the left. Insert column to the left. Okay. Now I want to make reference to F2. F2, okay. Now let's do this. This should be quantity sold, then balance. Let's do this balance, okay. So this is the available stock. Now we then use our subtraction, which is this minus this, okay. Autofill, yes, okay. Then you can drag this formula down to, you can see we have in stock, out of stock. This is a comment on the available stock. Let's available means letter L. Okay, so now what we did here was that we used the if function. All right, so we're looking at this, we can say, okay, we're running out of stock, in stock, in stock, and then out of, so we can also use the conditional formatting for our color as we used in the previous class. All right, so I want you to practice, use your if function, okay, to show this. And if you want more options, probably you want more reports, maybe if an X, you can still do that here. Okay, yeah, you want to declare more than one condition, but for now we use just a single condition for that. Okay, the next one we're using the and this time we're using it to check total cost. We want to know uh, the total cost spent in acquiring this quantity. I want to know, okay, you want to set a benchmark. I said, okay, as a data analyst, we spent nothing less than so and so in acquiring our items or our products. All right. So then when you look at it, if it's showing true, anyone showing false is an indicator pointing to you that this item, what was spent in acquiring it, is not up to the benchmark. Is that okay? So, should in case if at management level it has been said that we don't want to spend so more than this to acquire this, okay? All right, let's proceed to look at cost. These are indicator, let's call this KPI for costs. Right, I'll be using the and. Okay, and for and, it make do of, you can use it for boolean, two options and two conditions, and both must be true. Is that okay? All right, let's look at this here. So we're looking at price per unit. Price per unit is on C. Let's use this C, and then this is what we're saying. It must be greater than, or let's say it must be, if you are buying, must be less than 1005, and then the total cost must be less than 20,000. Is that okay? Okay, for this is true, means the purchasing manager follows the conditions. However, for this is false. Person spent 50,000. Okay, for all these are true, just one. Okay, so we just use the and. If you are using the or condition, let's do the same thing. KPI for costs. Now for all, one of the option is correct, not necessarily that the two must be correct. Okay, so to do that, let's go ahead and type or. Is that okay? And then we pick this, the same condition. Okay, this answer must be or greater than, it must be less than, rather, 1000 is okay. And then we then say um, this must also be less than 50,000. Let's use 49,000, so that's be less than 51,000. Let's put that this way. Okay. All right, this is true. Let's drag down. See, all is true. And if you look at this, where we have false here, we have less than 50, right? Less than 1000, but this is 1000 exactly. So this condition is correct, just one of it. All right, and it still give us accepted value. So for all gates, we are only looking for one of the options to be correct. However, for AND gate, the AND function, the two conditions must be correct. All right, I want you to practice before we proceed. All right, we want to proceed now. I'll be looking at VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, all these are used for referencing when you have a chunk of data or large data set and you want to pick particular value and say, okay, what is being what does this cell contains? Okay, now we want to, and before also it look at columns, it deals with columns. Okay, that's what we call it VLOOKUP. All right, why the other one deals with the rows. So let's look at this. We want to look at quantity here. This is just like a summary table. Okay, and I'm going to put this, look at this VLOOKUP. We are looking at A2. This is A2, right? And what are we looking at? We are declaring the range. The range is AB. If I like, I can change this to AI. Okay, this is AI. All right, and then I'm looking at column 2. This 2 here means column 2, and this is false, meaning give me the exact value. When you see false here, it means give me the exact value here. Is that okay? Now let's go. Press your enter key. Okay. The quantity on this B2, on this column 2, all right, A2, this is A2, this is the reference, butane. Okay, it has 25. Look at it. The formula again, equal to VLOOKUP. This is the cell I'm making reference to, but that is not what I'm looking for. Now you declare the range. A to I is the range, then column 2 first. Give me the exact value. Please, I want you to practice this before we look at H lookup. Okay, we're using the H lookup to look at the horizontal, the rows. Now I want to return product name. Product name. Let me do that here. Is that okay? Now I would love to say this. Look at this equation. H lookup with from A2. That's what we selected, and we now say this is the range A2 to I7, row 3. That is 1, 2, 3. First, return the exact value on row 3 for us. If you make mistake from this, probably you change this to A1, you have issue. Okay, you have a T. What do you have here is a T. Let me do some things. All right, look at this. Let's change this to A1. You see we have error. Okay, then let's edit this to A1 too. Okay, you can see it brought is giving us butane. Let's let me edit this to methane now. Okay, now it is important that what you start here with also start, that is what you start from your range too. Not that you have A2 here and then you have A1 here, it will not work because it uses index. Okay, this is A1, this one is seen as the first one, second one, and this is the third one. So the product name on row 3, or the item name on row 3, is butane or methane rather. So for instance, you have a chunk of products and you need to know the row number, what is on that row. You can use the H lookup to extract that out. All right, so look at it. Please, I want you to follow suit, practice before we now move on to the other functions. All right, I'm going to show us how to use index and match together. For instance, all these items, I want to return all the quantity purchased. Okay, I can actually do that. Okay, or I want to return all these items, all these, and I want to return all these items. I can do that as well. Okay, so let's put that here. All right, I want to do that here. Okay. So we have, can you see the formula here? Index B, this is B, so we are returning. You see it? Match with A2, this is A2, and this is it, first. Okay, this is 25, that is for butane. Let's drag this down. Okay, up to 10. So it means that we don't have anything here. Now we can as well change it. Let's assume it is I want to use put A here. Okay, this is A, A, and that's what I want to return. And then that's what we have in this A. That's what we want to return. And starting from B2, that is where we have 25. And then let's put this here, B, B, C. Okay, See we have button. Let's drag down. You can see all these products are here. You can see the shortcut. I've been able to retrieve all the items there. So without me needing to type in, or again, I just use my index and match together, and I'm able to retrieve all the items this individual's business sells or purchase. So I want you to practice. Look at the formula: index AA, that is the column, okay, and then we are matching it, okay, that we are saying that we match it with this. So if I want to retrieve this, I'll just put the same formula here and retrieve the value. Okay, let's follow suit here. Okay, you can see now it's now EB. We are retrieving what we have in our B, that is this index here. So let's just drag down. Okay, you can see what you have here is now here. So I've made reference to this. So I don't need to be going through and be typing one after the other. Is that okay? So that is how to retrieve your data smartly. So as a data analyst, you must be able to use this. I want you to practice. So we are going to stop here today. Um, I want you to practice the following: concatenate. Concatenate is used to combine two cells together. Okay, so I want you to practice this. Concatenate this the value you have on your A2 and B2 in one single cell and separate them with this hyphen. Then we have the left and the right. This means retrieve from the left the first five letter. Then if you're using right, retrieve from the right first three letters, okay? Then learn, count the number of characters there. Then three, remove every excess, either space and like trailing this the cell. You use trim for it. So I want you to use all these functions on it and send your feedbacks in a dialog box, okay? Um, for assignment purposes, for classwork, I believe by now you should be using yes and no. Can you use if function now? Can you use VLOOKUP? Can you use trim functions? Can you use HLOOKUP? The formula for the trim function is here already, just for you to practice. All right, thank you for listening. Let's meet same time, same venue.